Snake? What happened? Snake? Snake! What? Snake, thank God you're all right.
Christ, Colonel, I have like 14 missed calls from you. What is it?
Wow. It's a little rude. I'm over here worried sick and you're gonna have an attitude with me?
I was fighting a giant robot dinosaur!
Okay, I understand that. I'm just saying maybe take my feelings into, consideration.
Just tell me what you want. Why did you call?
Do you want to go see the new Tyler Perry movie with me? I don't want to go by myself. And everyone else is busy.
You called me in the middle of a life-threatening mission to ask me out to a Tyler Perry movie?
Yes. So get this, Medea goes to jail again, and she's all like, Snake, are you listening? Snake? Snake? Snake!
Yo, I'm sorry. Intro, here we go.
Are you ready for it?
Here comes them black nerds, zones on with big words. Cakes that makes us all smile. Dave's little songs everything look wild. Veins kinda like the mastermind. On days when one shows up every single time. Yeah, how was your night gonna bring the fight? Hey, this is Black Nerd Podcast, winning all the fights.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is time. I miss y'all, man. I miss you, bro. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? How you feeling, bro?
Bruh, I'm feeling tapped out and full of energy all at the same time.
I 1000% get where you coming from. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Our normal start time is 6 p.m. I was like, I was out with the family. Today's my mother's birthday. So, you know what I'm saying? The family went to take her to Longhorn. Hello.
And I did not text mom and say happy birthday. I need to chop myself.
How dare you? How dare you? Not even a text message, bro. You couldn't even send a happy birthday gift. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? Yeah.
How you doing? How you doing that? But anyway, but the day ain't over yet, so you can still.
I know. I'm on it right now, device in hand.
So
I'm not waiting till after the show. I'm doing it right now.
Fact. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate y'all being patient with me. Jalen was ready to go at 6:00, but after 6, our computer said, "I'm done. Look, this life ain't for me no more." Her laptop said, "I'm out." So unfortunately, Jalen will not be here today because her computer committed suicide. Simpico. So so you have Fame and I with you today. Can you spot the scam? That is what we are talking about today. You know what I mean? We got a lot on the plate. The Black Nerd Podcast dives into the psychological and digital warfare of modern fraud. The episode explores why even the most tech-savvy nerds aren't immune to deception. Me on the big screen. Put me on the big screen, please. Me. I've been deceived. Okay, and I'm going to talk about it today. I'm telling y'all who not to mess with. All right. So anyway, the team breaks down the evolution of the hustle from the classic street corner shell games to sophisticated AI-driven deepfakes. I'm not going that far. They discuss the nerdy vulnerability where the desire for rare collectibles, early access tech, and get-rich-quick crypto schemes can blindside even the smartest consumers. The episode serves both a cautionary tale and a toolkit, teaching listeners how to identify red flag situations and the dangers of FOMO, fear of missing out, in the digital marketplaces, and why your common sense might need a software update at the age of generative AI.
That's crushing cold. That's crushing cold, but I like it.
Facts. Now, if you are in the age of in between, such as I and Fame, where you're deep in the ocean of 40s,
the age of in between.
The age of in between, where you're not old but you ain't young. So you've got old people that are starting to act like children, and you've got children that are just growing into adulthood, and you have to teach both how to navigate this ever evolving world of technology, where I have to even tell my parents constantly, if you're going to answer an unknown number, don't answer it saying a whole bunch of stuff. Hello, who is this? Hello. Look, you say hello once. If they don't say nothing back, hang up the phone. Sometimes people are calling your voice. People don't understand that, even simple stuff. So we're going to be talking about a lot of fraudulent, even those text messages where you didn't pay this bill, the Comcast bill. I'm telling you, Comcast ain't texting you no goddamn money. They ain't now they'll call you, you know what I mean? But even then,
they ain't texting you.
Yeah, they ain't texting you. So don't click them links. Like, I know a lot of people get texts, and I'd be like, do not click links from mysterious phone numbers. That is the easiest way to download, or even getting pictures from certain like unknown numbers, bro. Those little images that they send to your phone now, and all of that stuff has malware in it. So you have to be cautious. Anyway,
new world.
It's a whole new world of things that you got to be scared of. So while you're here, we definitely want to say join our Patreon. Shout out to our new Patreon member. But anyway, while I'm looking for her name, or his or her or whomever that person's name is, no, I'm not trying to be whatever mean or whatever. So sign up on the Patreon right now, patreon.com/VVC Life, and get tons of content, you know what I'm saying, from our VVC Life magazines to exclusive extra videos, behind the scenes content, and of course, different articles from our resident queen Jalen, and every now and then you'll see me throw some stuff up. I just threw up 2 articles this week.
Nice
and then you'll also get access to, man, appreciate you, brother. So like, just definitely tap in. And I want to give a huge shout out to a new Patreon member that just signed up yesterday. Her name is, where's she at? Where you at, girl? I'm trying to find you now, because
I'm like, man,
yeah, man,
we 7 minutes into the show. This man ain't take a breath yet. Hurry up, find this person, and let's get into it.
Mama, Kari Cats. Shout out to Kari Cats.
Big shout out to you,
man.
Thank you for signing up.
Yeah, we appreciate you for signing up. She's in to the family now. If you got any questions, you can hit us in the chat. You can hit us in the DMs. You can hit us. Just tell us who you are. We really appreciate you. I try to tell people, if you want to communicate to us anytime, Patreon is the fastest way to go. So that way we will always interact with you quickly. Also, next thing is grab some gear. VVCmerch.com is up and cranking right now. You can get you some beautiful BMP merch, some indie show merch. You got Aries Lounge merch, tons of merch, man. Small things like cups and mugs.
Are we supposed to be working on some new merch too? Is it that
time? It's new.
Yes,
it's
time.
Okay,
it's time to get into the creative bag and get some new pieces up. And I say we do it before next week.
Oh, really? All right. So Fame has just volunteered to design some brand new merch for us. There you go. Shout out to Fame, man. So be on the lookout this week for Fame signature merch that will be hitting.
Let's put it this way. Make sure you following me on Instagram at Gaming with Fame. You see it on the screen. And one of these days this week, I can guarantee in my daily reviews, I'll be premiering some new merch for you guys to have. Guarantee.
I love it, baby. I love it. Let's do it.
All right, what else we got coming up?
Man, the weekly, we just talked about what happened in the last week. Sign up on our Baldur's Gate 3, unfortunately, will not be happening tonight. After I finish the show, I've got to do a run for my mother. She was actually kind of pissed off that I wasn't able to do it after we had dinner. But hey, I told her I got to do the show first. After the show, then I will make the runs. Got to deliver some stuff to some family or something from my mom. So look, we will bring back Baldur's Gate. I don't know, bro. You want to do it tomorrow before or after the co-op, or how you want to do it?
I can't tomorrow. TikTok loves me. I love those guys too. I got to go back. I got to stream on TikTok tomorrow. But, maybe on a Tuesday, maybe on a Thursday. Maybe on a Thursday. Yeah. Now, I can't wait to get back to it. I can't wait.
Yeah, tomorrow night we will be doing co-op only. So make sure you tap in at 9 p.m. sharp. Fame and sharp. Sticking to the airways to do co-op only. What is co-op only? That is Fame and I playing video games that are strictly co-op, meaning that you have to work together to beat the game. So like we are back on to that. And the game we are playing is called, sir,
A Way Out.
Boom, boom.
It is about two guys that just met up in prison and are looking for a way out of it. And that's all you're going to get, because you need to tap in tomorrow to find out what is actually going on. You'll see a commercial if you're still tuned in.
Yep, that's a fact. All right, let's go right into our first segment. All right, so go ahead. I'm listening.
No. Go ahead. Who's going first? Go you.
So, I am going to do mine first. Mine is pretty simple. I don't know why I haven't put this down before. I don't know if I have, but I saw this and I'm like, yo, I got to get this for myself for birthday. I want an actual Millennium Falcon.
Nice, bro.
A nice size Millennium Falcon. It's not crazy expensive. I think it's only like $40 or $50. But yeah,
33.
Oh yeah, there you go. 48.33. Beautiful Millennium Falcon. Come with the little figurines. Why not?
I gotta see this.
I might put this on the wall behind me. You know, it could be behind me on the wall next to the
yeah.
You know, kind of fix up my back wall. You know, my lady friend got me this big gigantic BMP sign that she was like, you put this behind you. I would look like I'd have a sun behind me if I put that back there.
It wouldn't fit in the screen either.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't fit in the screen. It's so
no matter
big.
how far you push it back, you're gonna have to push the wall back.
We were in the kitchen. That's how far back it would need to go. So, but you know, shout out to her and shout out to everybody else. So let me the next thing is this. Oh man, wow. I know.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to switch it up on you at the last minute, bro. So this is I just started following I was telling you about the guys that at Wonderful Toys. Unfortunately, I did not know that they were just doing concept images. AI. They keep fooling me. So I did go and find out, because I did not give up, that Wild Wolf, who's a 3D printer, prints these things up. Now, I told you I wanted to get that 3D printer, and it's still sitting in my cart. Every day, my afterpay is like, come on. You don't need me around here that much longer. But if I do, this guy right here, some of his creations, if you click on his profile, I gotta have them. I know I'm going to purchase them, his 3D prints, just so once I do get the 3D printer coming up real soon. Yeah, look at that. Look at this.
Yo, that is insane.
So this is his 3D prints. You can click in his bio. He'll give you the you can buy some the design schematics, and you can be able to print them out on your own. And that's what I plan to do, while still creating our own original BMP IP figures.
Wow, yeah, look at that. So you have to print out each piece individually and then you put it all together.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow, that's really cool. I didn't even okay. Shout out to you.
Time to get real nerdy this year and do everything we've been missing now.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go to a commercial. We'll be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. Keep it locked. BMP is in the place. Socks check. Yo, gotta have some lotion. Dolce & Gabbana. Gotta have sunglasses. This is not a test. This is not a test. Your boy Chance Water Supply is hitting the highway. You know why? Y'all know what time it is. It's Mastermind's birthday, man. Look, I ain't got my hair cut yet, but look, I'm packing the bags. I'm getting my best outfits ready, and we are going to party. 50 years of greatness, man. Mastermind is celebrating his 50th birthday. I'm going to be in the building. So what you about to do, man? Fame about to be in the building. The whole VVC life about to be in the building. So, man, you better grab your tickets right now. You know what I'm saying? And get ready to party. You need help. We're on the way. Each and every Monday. Come watch us play. All right. We're back. Black Nerd Podcast. Yo, your boy Fame, your boy JS1. We are here. We appreciate everybody for tapping in, yo. Drop some love in the comments, yo. Let us know who's watching. I see there's a bunch of y'all watching, but I don't know. Y'all not saying that. I don't know why y'all so goddamn quiet. So let's get to facts. Main topic for today. Can you spot the scam? All right, you know, that's a big question. So let me get into. You know what I'm saying? You know, so many things and so many plot points. First thing I wanted to do was get into a couple of key discussion points. And there are different types of scams. So, like, I asked ChatGPT, man, throw me some different types of scams that we could talk about. So, the first thing it gave me was the nerd ego trap. Being tech literate doesn't make you unscammable. The hosts talk about how nerds often feel superior to the grandparents who fall for scams. However, scammers exploit this by using high-level tech like AI deepfakes or niche interests, limited edition drops that can specifically target and target tech confident people and regular people. So I fall into that. I'm going to give you my admission. I asked the whole team, man, give me stories of, you know, times that, you know, you might have been embarrassed or something might have happened, or if it didn't happen to you, maybe a friend or a family member may have been taken advantage of. And I have had two scenarios where I have been, you know, not one happened last year and one happened years and years and years before. The first thing is this worst case.jpg, aka worst
really
case. I got taken care. Like they have. All right, so this is how it got bad.
Yeah,
I went in because I love they're supposedly selling like shoes, like the little sandals with the split in the middle, and then they like got fur on them. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull up the page. And like I did my investigation, like the page has mad different people wearing the shoes, mad videos of people, you know, trying them on. So I'm like, all right, it can't be that bad because there's mad
41 is suspicious to me, but
he said, what makes it suspicious?
41 posts. That's not enough for me, but keep going. Let's go.
41 posts. Okay, well, all right, there you go. That's what's up.
So
I was like, all right, cool. Let me go take a look. I take a look on the page, and I'm gonna try to put this page up on the screen. And I'm loving the shoes, man. These joints are really, really, really dope. I really like the look of them. You know what I'm saying? And at the time when I'm looking at the individual posts, I'm not seeing people complaining. Normally, it's just people in there going, "Oh man, these is fire. I want these." Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. You know, I see all of these different videos with different people. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people, they got a whole bunch of different, and like this isn't that. It was actually a lot of different. A lot of these are new videos. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, cool. I'm thinking this is legit. I go click on the link. I look at the website. The website was a little rough around the edges, but I wasn't super tripping.
What are those fake Tim looking things? I'm sorry.
Where? Which, are you talking about these?
No, the Tim looking things with the yeah. What?
Collection. It's a collaboration with Jolly Sick. I have no. Yeah, these would be more tough without the bulky straps. No, they're not tough at all, sir. Sorry. So, you know, when you start seeing all of these different things, you see all these different pictures, you see all these people. I'm like, bro, this got to be legit. You know what I'm saying? All these different videos or different people being like, I got my shoes. I'm like, all right, cool. This is definitely legit. So the way they really got me is that they did a 2-for-1 sale. So they was like, yo, 2-for-1 sale, buy two, get one free. I'm like, all right. I mean, yeah. Well, buy one, get one free sale. So instead of me paying $60, $70 for one pair, I pay $70, you get two pairs. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm down with that. So I placed my order. You know, I dropped a little 60. You know what I mean? Waka. You know, and I'm pumped. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get these before the end of the summer. I had a whole handling too. Of course I paid ship. Of course I paid shipping and handling, sir. Of course I did. You know what I'm saying? put it on Afterpay, forget it. You know what I'm saying? Paid it off. 1 month goes by. I ain't tripping. 2 months go by. I'm starting to get concerned. 3 months go by. And actually, after the second month of it going by, me not getting it, that's when I start looking at the comments. I start going through all of the comments to see what's going on. That's when I start seeing, oh, yo, I never got mine. Another one was, it took 3 months for me to get mine. So I'm thinking 3 months. All right, cool. So it was a couple of people who was like in the comments saying, yo, it took about 3 months for me to get my joints. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I guess this is their normal thing. They take a little long time. So 3 months happened, 4 months happened. And I'm like, all right. So I send a little company a message. They email me back. I think either the same day or the next day. Yo, we sorry. Give me your order number. Cool. I give my order number. Yo, we got you. We gonna be sending these out in the next week. Cool. I wait another month. Now we have 5 months. So now I'm like, come on, bro. So now I email them. They don't hit me back. So then I hit Shop, and I'm like, Hit Shop is the company that hosts their store. So Shop they don't really. You're sending a message to them, but they're really just forwarding it to the company. So then I get an email from Shop, and they're saying, "Oh, we just forwarded you." So I'm like, "Yeah, these dudes ripped me off. They took my money." And literally, what I just did was send them a message about what they're doing to me. So they're like, "Yeah, we forwarded your message to them, and we're not involved. You gotta try to hit them for a refund." I'm like, this is some bull crap. So what I tell y'all right now, this company that is still active, that is still taking money from people, bruh. And as you can see, if you really see up there, you see my boy Ugly Boy Reese, aka Eric Nell, aka Reese Gamble. He ordered a pair too, never got them. So
not two for the price of one, for real.
Do not mess with this company. This worstcase.jpg steals your money and does not send you your product, bro. Yo, watch out. I'm 46 years old. I've avoided all types of scams so many times. But hey, I ain't like Fame sitting there acting like I got the best of everything and nobody's ever gonna get me. I'm not saying that. Hey, it happens to all. It happens to everybody. But that happened to me. Here's some comments. People saying, do not buy from this store. Shipping takes forever and it'll make you a mistake. You ask for a refund.
Do the math. 32 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Like 6-7 months. It's been 7 months. It's damn near a year. I ain't got my damn product. But that's the latest. The first time I was taken advantage of, and they taking advantage of lonely single people. I was a lonely single man. And I saw this online. I actually didn't see it from the company. I saw it from somebody else that did an article about it. So, wear the pear ring if you're single. Here's the world's biggest social experiment. So, it was a simple little silicone ring with the name of the company on it. And they had like this little social group that they was putting together with like little singles events where you could come. It was a whole thing. I think the ring was like $15. I was like, all right, cool. Like, yo, this is a cool little thing to get involved in because it's only a one-time pay. Hey, there's some social components to it. You could go out, you could meet new people. I was like, man, like they were talking about how they was about to have some stuff in DC. All right, send it. Never got the ring. Never got a response. Never nothing. The website's still there.
3 minutes in. Nice. Oh, keep going.
So I'm just letting you know these are modern day schemes. People get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Be wary, be careful. The Pear Company, this is, their whole comment section is people saying they ain't never get there. I'm talking about thousands of people. So, like, be wary. This Pear Company
thousands of single people.
Man,
their Pear ring.
And I feel like I should fill the marketplace with my own. Hey, come on, man. Like, y'all want to jump into this? Let's do it. And worst case, steals your money. Never sends you the product. Horrible company. I feel like it's more disrespectful that you emailed me back acting like you was about to do something.
You know what I think is more disrespectful? I think more disrespectful is that the worst case is that we steal your money. And it's pretty, and I'm not sitting on a high bridge. I've came up against a lot of scammers all my life, from Pokemon cards to fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards to fake money. I've always been presented in some form or fashion somebody trying to get over a scam, and me always. What do you say about me, bro? Hey, why are you always so negative? Well, this is why. Because so many people have tried to get over on me in my life. It's ridiculous. But I'm always looking for this the New York in me. It's this Jamaica Queens that's in my soul. That I'm always it is. It really is. It's this New York thing, man. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, baby. So I'm always looking. I could never. But it happens. Man, I'm literally in like 3 to 4 conversations on Fiverr. And I'll take, now that we got AI, I'm way past beyond just all right, common sense. I'd be like, all right, this seems weird. Take the whole conversation, drop it in the chat. This is weird, right? Yeah, this got all of the red flags in here. You might try asking them to do this. I was just thinking that myself. And then I'll go right back in there and ask, and they'll be like, well, Cash App allows you to send Bitcoin. I was just waiting for you to expose yourself. You have a great day, buddy. This is how it's so many. Fiverr's crazy, Reddit's crazy, Facebook Marketplace is crazy, Facebook groups and nuts. Like, I've looked for game developers, tons of foreign scammers. Man, I just got on a Zoom call, and I don't mean this to all Africans when I say it. I just got on a Zoom call with 2 African kids that were pretending to be game developers. And when I say I had a time with them fools, as soon as they got on, I knew. So what development have you done so far? Can you show me any of your work? I see you on social media and you're looking for people. So that means that you already have work aligned. Oh yeah, we've done a lot of projects. I'm not going to do no accents. Oh man, we've done a lot of projects in the past. We can send you some after the call. No, I think you can send me some now. Well, I have to. No. If your phone ain't got the capabilities to do it right now, you are not the developer I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, what you can't.
You are not the developer I'm looking for. So, but yeah.
Why would you be sending me something on your phone? Don't you have a desktop?
I know a lot of people that's got scammed, but they personally, they've said, not to speak on their stories because it has been hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's been jabs to their credit. It's been 20,000 the first time, 129,000 the second time. Like, wow. Things get real out here, bro. And because of the cases that I know and me asking questions, you can call the FBI. The FBI start their research, and the only thing they can say is, right, we caught the person. They can't give you no refund on your money. That's that. Now you got to go through a whole litigation with everybody that you got to go through the whole process of contacting anybody that the money was used with, and then letting them know, like, listen, that wasn't me. This was a whole system. And then they got to keep going through the appeals and figuring out what's yours and what's the scammers, because they're going to go through the whole system. The FBI can't say, well, they had your card for this long amount of time. You got to fight. It's crazy. Yeah. It's sick. It hurts.
Well, let's pivot away from that, and let's get into the rise of the ghost in the machine, AI scams. AI has removed the clues we use to look for: bad grammar, weird accents. A deep dive into voice cloning, the host discussed the terrifying reality of receiving a call from a friend or family member in distress whose voice is a 99% match, and how to set up family safe words to verify identity. I've not run into anything like this because I'm the brokest person in the family. So you can call me in distress all you want to, but hey, well, I don't know why you calling me. I ain't the one with the bread, so you gotta go hunt down somebody else. However, number one, I would need to know the phone number. Like, if you call me from a number that's not familiar, that's a problem. Number two, I'm not about to randomly just send somebody some money without being able to pull up on that person. So I'll probably like pull up on you, like, yo, where you at? I'm gonna bring you some bread. Or let me call you right back, and I call you from my number, or just to verify. So like the cloning thing, even though I feel like it's dangerous, definitely not something. And even that, like say for instance, if somebody was to clone my voice and then call my pops or my mom's, like they know there's only one or two ways I like you to send me money. So if they was like, yo, I'm about to send you this thing, send it through that, they're gonna be like, what? No, this ain't my son, bro. This the only way that he like to get money. Like,
Get money.
yeah, bro. Like they got my name, and look, we have each other's names in the app, so we know when we need to send each other something. Here, send this thing, click this button. So downloading some other service and sending it through. I feel like definitely having safe words. Have your way that you guys normally communicate to send money. And don't be so quick to send stuff like, yo, like I trying to do stuff instantaneous, you know what I mean? Unless it's like to the homie or whatever, like if Fame hit me or ask for some bread or vice versa, I might ask him for some bread. Like, I'm not calling.
We know the familiar channel. I know you wouldn't call and ask for, yo, bro, yeah, can you send it through Bitcoin? If you don't get yo, what's your middle name? It would be, that's why. But I know for the older generation, it's much different. And then you gotta look at it from, as you was talking, the first thing I'm thinking of, like, wow, some of my family members, the older family members, that we don't talk as much as we do. But look at us. Anybody can steal our voice. We're out here. We're on the podcast, we're on social media. You can get our voice from anywhere. So and then most of our family members follow our pages. So you can also, all right, let me just bump into them. Boom, boom. Let me set this up. Okay, they got the email out here. Oh, they got their number attached to their social media. All right, bam, I got his voice. Boom. But you gotta so all my friends and family that's watching, the best thing I can say is, if you don't see the number, I mean, if it's not my number, if I call you, do the smart thing. Hang up. Let me call you right back. If I say I'm about to die, be like, okay, I hope you're still alive when I call back. That's it. Just hang up. That's the best thing to do right now in this day and age. The best thing to do is stay silent, be smart, hang up, call that person if you got their number. If not, call the person that you know would be next to them. Hey,
right.
Have you heard from such and such? Because he just called me from an unknown number and asking for me to send money some crazy kind of way. That's the best thing to do right now. Best way.
Right. It's so crazy because I was at a family function like during the holidays, and now the large discussion now amongst my family is trying to record family history. So they was like, yeah, why you don't just interview all our older family members and just put it on YouTube? And I'm just like, no. I'm not gonna put family history on a public platform. And they like, why? Why? Nobody cares. And I'm like, Negro, if I have y'all telling your whole life story, the history of the family, who everybody's connected to, people literally could watch that for a few hours and then come walking up to you acting like you're their cousin such and such and recite family history. And then you automatically start feeling like, oh, this person really must be a family member. And they looking at me like, man, anybody about to go through all of that work? And I'm like,
yes, they will.
You are the stupidest person. I said, oh, I can impersonate you by getting your information. I could steal your license. I could steal your social security number. I say, bro, by me being able to know who your great grandfather is, your grandfather, and your mother and father, and then know your
names.
Bro, that's all I need. So I could go through verify, and then that's an identity verification. Then I could go and say, so I'd be like, yo, y'all have to be. And it's sad because they were looking at me like I'm being hyperbolic. Yo, you being too serious about this. And I'm like, you're not being serious enough. And I was like,
the next time somebody did, be like, check this out. I'm gonna call my homeboy and I'm gonna let him scam y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll let him prove to you what I mean. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, bro. It's sad. When I did my ancestry.com and I was just going through it, the first thing I was thinking about as I kept going, and what made me stop was like, man, I sure am giving these people a lot of information about my family. What if they get hacked one day? Do you think the pennies that they try to send me in that court case would be even worth the data breach? No, no. Let me stop and delete what I can right now. And I don't need their help. I'll do it by actually talking with family members. If you know, you know. Do the old way of backtracking, but keeping it all online, putting it in all one person's database or a few people's database that you have no control over, and they make it harder and harder on their policies for us to remove information, remove photos, remove old emails, remove old numbers. They still got Apple. I can't even get my old address from my first Apple iPhone off of I've been trying for months. Craziest thing. I consider myself a tech guru, but every time I go in here, oh boy, you remember when you used to live on Pimlico Road in Park Heights? Yeah, why y'all still talking about that?
They still got it. They still got it. And the only thing that saves me is that I've moved and had so many different addresses. I've had at least 20 different addresses that I've had signed up, changed my driver's license. So now it'll be like, you know, the only thing is like if I got to go to the IRS and do something like that, they're going to ask you some random address from 10 years ago that I don't remember. And I'm like, I don't know which one it is. So I'll probably never.
It's not him.
Don't give them access. That's real shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So like definitely the voice cloning, definitely a thing. Fear of missing out as a financial weapon. Scammers use artificial scarcity to bypass your logic. From fake San Diego Comic-Con badges to pre-orders to consoles that don't exist. The episode highlights how the fear of missing out on a holy grail item makes people ignore the red flags, like paying via friends and family on PayPal or using Zelle for a stranger. Yeah, I feel like everybody should be cognizant of that. I don't feel like we should lean too far into that. Y'all get the point. Don't just be doing nothing just because you so desperate to get something, because I ain't never desperate to buy nothing off the internet. You can forget that.
It happens. That's why it's up there. So many people, as you said earlier, who just don't have that common sense, and they just.
Or if you're young and you got money and you don't understand the value of money, or you don't understand the importance of holding on to it. I know a lot of like little young
or
kids.
Or if you don't understand what we're saying right now.
Right. Yeah. You got to be real. You got to be real serious about that. Pig butchering in the digital age. Long-term grooming is the new Nigerian prince. Break down the pig butchering Shah Pan phenomenon. Unlike quick scammers, these involve weeks of building a platonic or romantic relationship through Discord or social media before ever asking for money, making the betrayal much more personal and deadly. You know, my lady friend has two daughters. One is still in high school, and like one of her biggest fears is her daughter having access to these group chats in different places. And like I remember her being in her saying one time there was a group chat, and like there was some person that she didn't know that her daughter started communicating with on a regular basis. And like, no, mind you, I'm trying to calm her down because she's like, no, this is a predator. This is this and that. And I'm like, that I said the conversation hasn't turned that corner yet. However, I'm not saying don't be attentive. And I'm like, that's something you when you have impressionable young people who are going through their puberty, their emotions are raging, they've got a lot going on in their brains. And you know, whereas you used to be the main person they want to talk to every day, now you suddenly on the outside and they don't want to have nothing to do with you. So when they going through stuff, they don't want to talk to you about it. Now they're turning to AI, or now they're turning to these strangers, these new people that are exciting, that are being agreeable, that are being fun, where you're not fun anymore because you are structure, you are this. You have to be you have to be very, very careful about stuff like that. Even those people whom are adults who are antisocial, that spend a lot of time alone, and you know, the online thing becomes your outlet. I don't care how gangster you think you are. It's nothing like being lonely as hell 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you meet somebody and they're laughing and joking and y'all going back and forth. and now you guys are interacting, in a whole different way. It could happen out of nowhere, especially now with these new AIs being as proficient in social interactivity. So, that opens you up to a lot of stuff. Once again, because I'm poor, you can try all day. I ain't got no money to send you, so I can fall in love. But you can't really take something that I ain't got. But go ahead.
Be super mindful. I just opened my app because I joined Telegram for the Power of Cairo about 3 years ago, and let me tell you, bro, I just pulled it open as you was talking because I got another story. But right now, Saturday morning. Sorry, can I ask you something? Another person. How has life been for you lately? Deleted message, deleted message, deleted message. Because I keep reporting accounts. Are you from the US too? Are you? Hey, how are you, Raymond? What? When I tell you, there is so many. I probably got at least 400 to 500. No lie, bro. At least on Telegram. Now that's not even WhatsApp. WhatsApp be just the same way. I'll get some foreign person, and it's right there. Now, and I say that to say, I can't say who, but I know a man that was talking to Selena Gomez for 2 years. And I kept laughing at him when he kept he kept showing me photos from the profile. I'm not kidding with you. Look, this her right here. She sent me this photo. Cause I'm telling you, I just sent her some money to take care of her little sister. I said, you did what? Why would you? She rich. Yeah, but she couldn't get her money at the time. I said, say that again out loud to me. Tell me that a celebrity just told you that they couldn't get the money and you don't think that's no, I'm telling, I've been talking to him for a long time. I promise you, this is real. You inside, I was like, okay, Mr. Delulu, there's nothing I can say to you. I already know how this is going to go. Fine. But in my heart, I'm like, I got to get his phone and delete this person and block the account because I know he don't know how to do unblock. you know, in my head, I'm like, I know. But either way, I kept talking to him over time. I was like, man, I hope I would send random messages. Hey, I hope he's still not talking to that fake profile because I can show you the real Selena Gomez right now. And I promise you, she's living a good life. I know some more people, that same type of situation, maybe not a celebrity, but just bad females on the internet that's just going backwards and forwards with them. And they honestly believe that they're in relationships or that this person is interested in them, even if it's not a relationship. They think that this person is interested in them. And I'm just like, any day now, I promise you. It's not because you don't look good. It's not because you old as hell. But you can see the red flags happening in the messages. And just you got to be real. You got to use common sense. You just got to, if you know, nah, this ain't right.
Like, it's even crazier. Like, to hear that one, I've had other friends in the past, similar situations, not that they were dating a celebrity, but like they met a woman. They, developed this online relationship. They ain't never talked. They ain't never seen each other face, no video chat. But then you sending them money, like, yo, they got a thing going. I need to help them. Da, da, da. But the funny part, like you saying, like you opened up an app and you saw something. My Instagram DMs, I don't go in a lot. And now that Facebook has the messenger with the phone thing in it, I've got, man, my spam section, hundreds of thousands of, just being put in the groups, or like you said, people reaching out to you saying hi, or I remember you from here, or da 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 da. Even if I know the people, I don't even be wanting to react or whatever. And that's the reason why I tell people, and I know people think it's a game because I'll be like, yo, hit me on Patreon or hit me on here. I'm like, because a lot of times when people are trying to send me something and you're not an approved person, my systems are set up to relegate y'all to the wilderness somewhere. Like, I'm not going to see you. My phone not going to send me no information. And that's because and I'm not trying to say we're popular. We're not famous. But because we are online more and we're more active, people are actively trying to reach us all the time. And I've seen things, I've answered people sometimes, and the conversation will go from demure to really wild really quickly. Like I've had some very whoa, like you know what I'm saying? You go from yo, I love your work and you know what I'm saying, I love your podcast, and then next thing you know, they start demanding stuff. Here, yo, play my song, and I'm coming up to your show, and then when I'm just like, yeah, I don't really have time, or hey, this is not a good time, or hey, you're not in a position. Then next thing you know is fuck you, I'll kill you, and you ain't shit. And then next thing you know, they like messaging back to back to back. I've seen people go nuts in the DMs and in social media, even women just being a real flirty and aggressive and weird, so
Weird is the word.
be super careful, man. That is such a thing. You know what I'm saying? The last thing we're gonna do is check your sources protocol. Every link is a potential trap. Share your personal rules for digital safety. Never clicking links and account locked emails. Yo, my Gmail account is great because it really captures a lot of spam way early. And I promise you, I am not lying. I get at least 300 emails a day of
Jesus Christ.
I've hacked your account. I control your account. You got to give me money. Click this link. Give me money if you want to give it back.
Oh, you got to stay off those porn sites.
You stupid. You stupid. You know what I mean?
I get those emails though, seriously, because of the Gmail situation. Whenever my Gmail is compromised at any point in time, they just start piling up. My spam is just ridiculous, and I got to keep cleaning. It makes me want to leave Gmail sometimes. It really do.
Well, the only reason why I got that is because for 20 years that I was doing VVC Radio and now VVC Life. Well, my main email addresses were all linked into the one Gmail. So info at VVC Radio, J Smith at VVC Radio, and then like all of those were attached to the main websites. So if people wanted to click to try to get to us for information or booking, all of those emails. So, scammers they're going to scrape any website to get whatever email addresses, and then they're just going to start sending out emails. People don't know you personally. I think a lot of people be thinking that, oh man, somebody's coming after me. Like, no, you have your stuff hosted. If you're like me and you run a bunch of sites and your email addresses are attached to these sites, and all, an expert knows how to go and scrape a site to find out the email address. They may not know me personally, but they'll know that, hey, this guy has an email address. This is his first and last name. You can kind of reverse engineer certain stuff to find information about somebody. So they'll get my first and last name, and then they'll just start emailing me all type of stuff. Or, there'll be a varying style of emails. I've gotten the emails where it's, hey, buddy, I'm a marketing firm. We can help you build your numbers up. I'm saying, hey, we can help you with your social media. We can help you with your, search engine optimization. It's just, thousands of different ways that people are trying to come at you. And guess what? They all want you to click a link.
Yep.
Just click this.
So right after Thanksgiving, November 27th, I had an old friend from my Conan gaming days. We was on Discord. So the messages were sent between them. On November 27th, he sent me a message just casually. Hey, what's going on, bro? Not much. How you been, brother? How the family been? How your girl? How's everything going? Everything's going good. But I wanted to know, what would you do with $3,000? I was like, I budgeted. It's about Christmas time. So I'll be pretty much doing a lot of spending on other people. And he's like, all right, bet. What's your cash at? I was like, oh, so what, you about to bless a boy? Stop playing with me. He's like, nah, for real. I'm about to send you $3,000 right now because you always been good. I'm going to come up right now. I'm going to send you over. So I sent him over my cash app. He sent me a screenshot like 5 minutes later. This is $3,000 of deposit into your account. I was like, yeah. So, I sent the heart emoji back to him. I was like, yo, thanks. Yo, I appreciate that. That's big love. I'm going to do XYZ with it. I broke down what I was going to do. $600 donation. It is the Secret Santa joint was, but I thought it was good. This is how I'm talking back in the chat. Literally, I'll screenshot and show you how I was talking to this guy back. And then, I don't go check because I was busy at the time. But he, like a half an hour later, he's like, hey, did you get the money? I was like, I screamed, hold on, I'm gonna go check now. I never got the Cash App drink. I said it was there. So I went over, I said, nah, I don't see anything. So he sent me a screenshot that said it had been blocked. I'm going to have to verify email or something. Can I send him $100 so he can send me the 3,000? I was like, oh man, you've been hacked. Right away. That's exactly what I text back. I said, oh man, you've been hacked. And the person started typing back, and then they didn't say nothing else. I was like, damn, bruh. His Discord is hacked. I gotta block it. But they found ways all the time, guys. This is important. If we didn't say it out loud, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have been scammed before. I'm pretty sure some of you guys go through it on a daily basis. Some of y'all can be just as smart as Fame. Some of y'all make some mistakes like Jay. But either way, this is what these conversations are important for. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And then even like Facebook, like if I don't know, a lot of people don't know because I haven't talked about it a lot, but VVC Radio's page, the VVC Radio Facebook page got hacked. Somehow somebody got access to my personal Facebook page, and at the time that page was the only page that was really popping. That's before we started Black Nerd Podcast. So like that was the only page that had mad followers. It was active. Like the comment section was jumping, and somebody hacked my account. They added their name to the account. They added their name to the page, made themselves the admin of the page, and then kept me as an administrator, but I didn't have admin privileges anymore. So I could keep posting, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't notice that I didn't have control of the page. So until I was going on some back end and do some maintenance, I was like looking at it like, wait a minute, who is this person? And I'm like, yo, let me remove this person. And next thing I know, I can't remove that person. And now I can't even control the page anymore. So I had to remove myself from that page and block that page so that person could stay from. And I had to change everything on my Facebook, and I had to lock down all of the pages got compromised. The Angel Wings account got hacked on Facebook at one point because my mother insisted that I give admin access to somebody else, and their page got hacked, and subsequently the person took over that page. But thank God that I guess Facebook caught that person and deleted the account. So now I locked out. I removed anybody else from off of that. I'm like, and I've told them like I'm not giving people admin access to none of these accounts anymore unless I know what you're doing and you can keep your page secure. I'm like, bruh, because we make money off of these pages, man. Like this is serious business. So like I know we being real heavy on this, but I think y'all get the point. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot to nowadays to managing all of this stuff. And look, better safe than sorry. Yes, it's annoying to have a 12-digit password, but I promise you, let me tell you, there's nothing worse than spending a bunch of time building up a page and then and you making money off of this, or even just for your own personal enjoyment, or like your family. My Facebook page is very important for me because a lot of my family members do not have my phone number. A lot of people do not. A lot of people in general don't have personal contact with me.
They gotta hit Messenger.
You gotta hit me on Messenger. Doesn't mean I don't love them. It doesn't mean that they're not important to me. It's just we're just in a different time period. You know what I mean? So it's important to me that I wouldn't want my family members to get messages from me, trying to like borrow money and stuff like that. So, you got to be
breaking up bad.
Hello, can you see me?
There you go. There you go.
All right. I was about to say, is there anything else you wanted to say before I go to commercial?
No, we definitely talked about it enough, and social media is doing its job right now and exposing as many scammers as possible. So guys, as Jay just said, just take your time. Don't rush into anything, and always double check. Always. Always.
Facts. Big facts. All right. We'll be right back. BMP, baby.
Have you heard this before?
I love your hoodie.
It's so comfortable. Can I keep this? Pretty please?
It's hoodie season, and your wardrobe is being hunted by that special someone. So what do?
Break up with her until spring?
No.
Oh? What then?
Go to vvcmerch.com and buy hoodies for her, so she will stay away from your stuff. It doesn't even have to be her size, it can be your size. She's still gonna wear it.
So I gotta buy her stuff so I can keep my own?
Exactly. Hoodies from the Black Nerd Collection, or embrace her independent queen energy with an indie show hoodie. vvcmerch.com has you covered and smothered like brown gravy on pepper steak and white rice.
I'm just gonna hide my hoodies. You're crazy.
You'll be single before Thanksgiving. Don't say I didn't warn you. vvcmerch.com is your only hope.
Okay, artists, pay attention. Wednesday nights are all about music talk. We play new music, discuss business strategy, equipment, music advice, production, and much more. Let us listen to your music and give you real information to help your audience grow. Tune in 9 p.m. live to patreon.com/VVCLife. Let's go.
Ask questions in the chat, or as a Squad Up member, get free video reactions and music consultations. Tap in every Wednesday 9 p.m. on patreon.com/VVCLive.
All right, we're back in the building.
Let me try my sound effects. They working over here.
I mean,
Huh?
what?
I don't even know. I don't even know if mine's working.
That sounds weird. I kind of, but we kind of didn't. So, all right, let's get into the news, man. Let's get into some fun.
You know what I just noticed? I just noticed that Remy is still in the logo for the Liberty News joint.
Oh, snap. All right.
All these shows. I just saying that. I was like, wait, Remy's there.
What are you gonna do about that? Well, sorry.
Yeah, I can leave it there. That's fine.
Yeah. That's cool. She family. She'll be back soon. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute. Why are we doing news? We supposed to do video games. God dang it, man. I'm tripping, bro. We gotta do
the back.
Yeah, we gotta do video games first. Yeah, well, let's run the thing.
New co-op game turns you and friends into actual detectives, and it's out tomorrow. You're solving strange cases together, sharing clues, connecting evidence, and arguing over theories until something finally clicks. One of you spots details the other misses, and progress literally stops if you don't communicate properly. It's built around teamwork, problem solving, and that satisfying moment where you crack the case together. And if you want a co-op game that actually makes you feel clever, the game is called The Enigma Cases.
Okay, what you thinking, fam? Huh?
Co-op only every Monday night. That's what I'm thinking. Game. Oh yeah, that seemed like the perfect co-op game for co-op Mondays. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to be the famous detective called Batman. Yeah, it's on the way.
As long as you know I'm trash at detective stuff. So like,
I'm here for, bro. We got this. You can just shoot them.
As long as you got,
I'll take care of all of the puzzles.
Nah, I've got you. I'm definitely down for that part. We can kill everybody.
For a fun game to play with friends, you gotta check this one out. In this game, you and your friends manage an emergency room in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. You have to keep the hospital safe from zombies while diagnosing patients, providing treatments, and keeping an eye out for zombie-like symptoms. This game is called Cure, a hospital simulator, and here's everything you need to know. My name is Zitch Chase Asa, and I make videos on fun games to play. In this game, you essentially run the operations of an emergency room, but now you're also responsible for keeping your guests safe from zombies. As you progress, you can customize your layout, unlock new medication and tools, or even purchase items to defend yourself with. The more you progress, the more the virus begins to evolve, and you have to keep an eye on what symptoms to look out for. And on top of all that, you're also responsible for the area around the hospital as well. Again, this game is called Cure, a hospital simulator, and it's only $5 on Steam if you want to check it out.
Okay. Oh, you like that? Oh, this is only because of zombies.
Me too. Well, no, not just because of zombies, just because the aspect of the multiplayer, most definitely. That is not a co-op only. That is a team game. We need at least 4 to 5 people to defend, help. That's a whole team building game. But No, I love that it's also a build and defense game while
Mhm.
simulating for the hospital area, and as well as just like that open world experience in an area where you can build up other
Mm.
stuff in the house. Yeah, yeah. 3 games in one. Yeah, that's my cup of tea right there. We got to get that now.
FPS
No, we can definitely run that.
health, and every single time you get hit, your frames get lower until the game itself breaks. This is one hell of a unique mechanic which breaks all of the fourth walls, and in order to survive this game, you'll have to tweak the settings on the fly by lowering the graphical quality of just about anything, from the enemies to your own weapons. You can even use mods to remove doors, ceilings, walls, and even the floor to gain FPS. But as you do so, the world becomes more dangerous and unstable as enemies become more glitchy and erratic. You can even use scripts to take advantage of your FPS in certain situations, such as lowering the frame rate to enter slow motion. And on top of that, you'll even have several factions trying to influence how much you ultimately cheat. This is FPS Quest, and it's not just a shooter, it's a game where you have to break it in order to beat it. It's basically, it's not a bug, it's a feature, the video game.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering how you would react to this. I was like, this is a pretty weird game from my perspective.
Yeah, I would watch somebody else play it. I'm not interested. It's got everything there, but it's just something about knowing that the game is designed to be broken, and then how you're breaking it is affecting your gameplay. That it's just I'd watch somebody that I know is going to have fun play it, but I wouldn't. I'd probably be frustrated, pissed off, throwing a controller, trying to figure out what scripts I got to use to break the game.
No, I ain't mad at you on that. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot. There's one more. My bad. Sorry. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. This is a live show, so that's how we do it here. And let's go.
A game that's like Stranger Things, but it's an RPG for adults, and you can play it with a friend, so it's perfect for couples together on the couch. Tag the person you want to play with in a comment, because here's everything you need to know. I'm Mad Morph, a post about games to play, and in this game, it's 1987. A local cult has unleashed a demon, your neighbor has been kidnapped, and the world is going to end unless you do something. It's set in small town America, and it's full of odd characters and side quests to dungeon crawl, get loot, level up, and unlock skills to save the town and find true love. Think of it like a pixel art Dungeons & Dragons set in a coming-of-age cosmic horror. If you're playing with a friend, you can synergize your classes to work together. So would you play this game? It's for 1 to 2 players only, and it's local co-op, so you'll need to either be on the couch or use remote play on Steam. They have said it's coming to console, but not just yet, so let them know which console you want it on in a comment. It's called Kingdom of Night.
I'm going to add a toilet flushing sound to my my board.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to make sure. Yeah, help me put that. That game's going down my toilet. I'm not. No way. They tried to. Come on. Let's just move on. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not going to do it this week. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Who I am? I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. What?
I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
That's him, bro. This is you.
I know who I am.
I know who I am.
Playing a dude disguised as another dude. What?
Sony has patented an AI ghost that can play your games for you. So if you happen to get stuck, there may soon be the option to get help from an AI ghost that can provide example controller input button sequences, give some guidance or instruction about how to solve puzzles, or even take the reins and complete a section by itself. The patent filing says this tech is needed as players who are not experts oftentimes quit playing or find it hard to complete tasks, saying that players are able to do research for the game or even look up prior gameplays on internet sites, but that process is time-consuming and many times not relevant to tasks and/or scenarios currently being encountered by the player. Would you let a game play itself? Let us know.
Look, as a person that is not a great video gamer, I've been playing games since the 80s. But I still consider myself to be a novice. To me, I feel like if I'm genuinely interested in a game, I'll do the research. So like I remember at one point I was playing Star Wars something, and I got to a place and I could not figure out how to get from A to B. And I ended up having to go look it up on YouTube, so that I could figure it out. And then once I did, I'm like, all right, cool, boom, let me move on to this, let me do that. So like I feel like it's an all right feature. I respect it, but it's not really necessary. And like I've watched other people comment on this, and one person, like one of the common themes I keep hearing from other influencers or people in the gaming world is like, yo, they were saying this generation of gamers is already dumb as fuck and lazy as hell. So now you're gonna make it to where you don't even play the game no more. You just watching the computer play the game all day. So what's the point of it? It's not a game. It's just an expensive ass movie you bought. When you sitting there watching, you got an AI. You turn the thing on and you just turn and let the AI loose, and you just sit there and watch the AI play. What? And then, all right, what about a game like Detroit? Like Fame is playing on Fridays. Is that's the day you playing it?
Friday morning at 9
Friday
a.m.
morning. Detroit has 1,000 different directions you can go. Every scene has a lot, and everything you do affects the potential outcome of the game. So how's the AI going to do that? And a lot of games are starting to become like that, where the endings all vary depending on the actions that you take and how you do something. Like, same thing like with Star Wars, with Outworlds or Outer Lands or whatever the game I bought that was playing Outlaws. That game is completely dependent on your decision making.
Yeah.
And it determines, how you're looked at, how people interact with you. So like there's no one way to play a game of those types. So how do you do that? Like how do you have a ghost for that? So I'm done. Go ahead, Fame. Go ahead. The picture.
I went through a couple phases. In the beginning, I was like, oh, so it's just a tutorial. All right. And then I was like, oh, well, there's no reason the game's going to play it for you. Mm-hmm. And then it ended with, would you allow a game to play itself? And then it got me thinking, wait a minute, I'm building a game that plays itself. Because as you guys know, I'm the dude that's playing another dude. So it makes sense to some extent. My whole entire AI game is literally keeping the world sustained. But there's bad AI that's fighting against my AI trying to keep the world alive so you can participate in the world. Now, if you get stuck, bro, that's on you. That's a skill issue, as my daughter says. Oh, that's not my problem, bro. You got a skill issue. You got to get your skill up. If you're going to watch a ghost do it for you just to get past it, then you'll always be at that skill level. And, well, my friend, you're pathetic. That's it. That's all I got for you. Right, if you need the ghost to do it for you, you don't just stick to watching games on YouTube, bro. Just stick to watching streamers. If you need an AI to do it for you, go ahead. Even if it's really hard, bro. I've been trapped into. I remember Killer Instant days where I'm getting 200 hit combos against me. He hit a 441 killer combo. All right, that's a skill issue. Turn the game off. If I don't want to cheat the play, I don't want, oh, I'll be right back, bro. Let me go get this cheat code to whoop you. Nah, bro. If I can't do it, I literally want to see another human being do it. I don't want to see you get beat by the computer. That's, man. Nah, not for us. Nah.
Okay. All right, let's get into CES was just over the weekend. So yeah, tons of stuff to see. Little robots everywhere. I guess that's the new craze now. So we can't get no faster processing speed on our computers. We can't, you know what I'm saying? But boy, they can come out here with all type of robots nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So now they can all fight. They got fighting robots. We got
that's that real still right there. That's that Hugh Jackman movie right there. I can't listen. I'm gonna go pay to go see one of these. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna go watch some robots fight. I gotta go do that at least once. But I ain't gonna pay to watch them fold clothes.
I got a robot that's gonna give you a middle finger. Oh, they got a robot that's gonna take a picture for you. Ain't that something?
Oh, look at that. Oh, this must be mall attractions. That's already rigged. You be a fool. You be a fool to play a robot at the nope. The house will always win. Look at him.
Oh, man, who's stepping in the ring with this thing? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I know time. Unlimited stamina guy. And the only way for me to win is to break his legs off. Now all robots hate me because I'm killing them like that. Definitely not.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy. So there's lots of stuff going on. Yeah, you got a robot playing ping pong.
I could beat that robot.
I'm quite sure this year.
Yeah, until they give him 8 arms.
Exactly. What the hell?
That's death. That's chasing you down and got blades in his mouth, and yeah, that's death.
There you go.
We already know what she is.
We got robot girlfriend. Look at this. Look at this.
Not fondling the fruit.
Okay.
Okay, dancing robot. Oh, he danced better than me already. I'm jealous. Yeah, I got clip him when he come through. Look at him. Yeah, he got all of the Fortnite emotes. All they did was program him with all the Fortnite emotes. Oh, definitely not. Whatever that move was just now, I'm high. I'm gone. I'm out of there.
Yo, they got the little robot dog. Yo, that looks scary, bro. I'm not. Look, it stopped right there. That's scary.
Stop with his eyes on me like that, bro. No.
Yeah, like you looking at me like that, bro. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me. All right. Well, it's over, bro. This is the end. This is the start of the ending. You know, especially once you get all the way to the end of Detroit, you definitely gonna be like, I don't want none of this for real. Super crazy, super crazy. All right, let's move on to the next thing.
Who likes to make stuff. If you are, there's a charity that will give you money to make something. It's called Hack Club, and right now they're partnered with AMD to give you up to $400 for your next project. This can be anything you design, or if you're new to this kind of thing, you can use one of the guided projects that they have. And not only that, but if you work on your project for enough hours, you can earn free stuff, like a free soldering iron, or even a free 3D printer. Hack Club's goal is to get kids like you into engineering. That's why they're doing this. So to get started, go to this link, hack.club/touchgrass, to learn about Hack Club and to get some free stickers delivered right to your door anywhere around the world. And these are good stickers too. Like this one says Hack to the Future, and it's pretty awesome because it's like Back to the Future.
We get it, buddy. We appreciate you. Golly, he really was serious about them stickers. All right, what you think about this, man? I think that's a beautiful
thing. You got to give me more than $400 for my mind. You got to. You just got to give me more than a 3D printer and $400 for the innovative things that's up in here. Like,
it's not for you, grown old man. This is for kids.
Yeah, you got to get them kids a little bit more because their adventures are going to be 10 times better than whatever that's in my mind.
You don't sign up and invent something. You sign up and choose a project, and then you build it. That's what they're saying.
Oh, so even better. I can start this program with my ideas and then set up a little slave labor camp. I like these guys. I like the way they think.
It's not slave labor because they're paying you to do it.
Up to $400. I like these guys. I like these guys.
They saying that you gotta build a rocket to Jupiter. Oh, $400 ain't no money.
I'm joking.
I was about to say for little 12-year-old kids.
We never see, but they never show what kids. These could be, But no, I love the idea, and not joking around with it. I think that's really cool. I don't think the money thing should have been put out there. I do think giving them a 3D printer and then just we have some ideas that you guys can work on, may the best man win at building it. That's dope. That's dope because I'm pretty sure it literally is just for them.
Man, I love the
If
concept
they're
because
putting it out there, they already have it built.
right. It could be kids out there that don't have a lot of
There you
money,
go.
you know, and then like this is an opportunity for them to start making some money and getting involved, and like now these kids nowadays they all money driven. Everything is about money with these little kids.
Oh yeah,
So,
never mind. You're right.
Yo, don't you want to do this? And they'll be like, no, I don't want to do it. No, I want to watch, YouTube all day long. So like, if you can find a way to get them off to that YouTube and get them into something else, dope, So anyway, let's look at the next.
Anime news and one of my favorite cartoon news to cover this morning. The Fire Force anime returns today with the final part of its final season. The Fire Force anime will premiere with a new episode at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. It will stream on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll has come out and revealed that both the English dub and sub will air at the same time, which is a game changer for fans. Every anime should be doing this. I'm surprised Jujutsu Kaisen didn't do this with the release of Season 3. Vinland Saga Season 3 has been circulating all over social media. Pages are saying that Season 3 is in the works. However, the creator of Vinland Saga, Makoto Yukimura, has come out and addressed the rumors. To all Vinland Saga fans, thank you as always. I just learned a moment ago that there's a rumor going around that Season 3 of the anime Vinland Saga is currently in production. However, that information hasn't reached me yet. I hope it's in production. Do not believe every post you guys see on social media. Verify the source. Anime News Guy will cover all the official news that's revealed, so make sure you're following. Scooby-Doo anime has been announced. According to AnimeNewsNetwork.com, Warner Bros. Announced at an event in Brazil that is producing Scooby-Doo Gokul, which is described as a short anime premiering in 2027. Regular show is coming to Fortnite. According to HypeX, regular show is coming soon to Fortnite. Regular Show is one of my favorite cartoons of all time. I cried watching the last episode. That's how much I love it. Be sure to share this with an anime fan, cartoon fan. Let them know about the news. Get excited. And stay tuned for more news to come.
All right,
That's
what you
dope.
think?
That's dope. Fire Force. I'm all locked in. I can't wait to see it. I've already read the whole entire series, the whole manga, but I cannot wait to visually see where they're going to take it at this year. Everything else is cool. I'll check out the regular show. My baby brother loves the regular show, so I can't wait to see what he has to say about it.
Okay. All right. Let's get it.
Says Wakanda's vibranium came from a meteorite, but that's not the real mystery. The real question is, who made the meteorite? Because let's be real, magic space metal doesn't just exist. Something God level had to create it. Here's what the MCU quietly showed us. The Infinity Stones don't just give powers, they rewrite reality. Captain Marvel, Space Stone. Wanda and Quicksilver, Mind Stone. And the Collector revealed something terrifying. Celestials once used the Power Stone to wipe out entire planets. Now picture this. A Celestial fires the Power Stone. A planet explodes, but one fragment survives, soaked in cosmic energy, and gets launched across the universe. It drifts for thousands of years, then crashes into Earth. That fragment, that's vibranium. That's why it absorbs energy. That's why it's indestructible. And that's why it glows purple, the exact same color as the Power Stone. Coincidence? Not in the MCU. Follow for more hidden Marvel secrets.
People, what y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Super important.
Give me your opinion on that. I did see that on social media.
Once again, I give Marvel credit for being in on the details and taking the details seriously. Stuff like this, what makes it fun to stay involved in Marvel, read the comic books. I think this is going to play a role in the. I think now that that first story went, I think this is a great way to connect the first Avengers series of films to the next generation of. There should always be something with stones involved in it, and now that we're moving into dealing with more space beings and Doom. I feel like this is gonna tie a lot of storylines together. This is actually gonna this could help bring the Black Panther series back into the modern times. You know what I'm saying? Because the last Black Panther story doesn't really connect to the MCU's greater story arc. So like this could be a great way to bring that in. Have some history and some connectivity. So that's the only thing I could think of when I watched that video, and just applauding Marvel for connecting the dots. And a lot of times people won't do that because, hey, we're successful, we don't need to do all of this, but keeping the nuances there just makes it that much better.
That's something I've just come to expect from Marvel. I don't think they play around. I don't think any of them have ever done when it comes to the mutant gene, how it got created. When it comes to the stones as a whole, Marvel has done a really great job of tying in how the creation of certain beings came about, how certain planets were formed. They do a great job of covering all ends, even if it makes no sense and you get your powers from the Punch universe, like my favorite superhero, Scott Summers. But at least they're trying to make it make sense. They're trying to tie it all in. And I'm pretty sure sooner or later they're going to finally make Cyclops' powers really make sense. And I hope that they do it with the new X-Men coming to the forefront. Well, coming back to cinema. I'm really excited to see how that looks, because even though we give Tobey Maguire all praises due to what he did for Marvel, X-Men is truly, like, Blade is it, but X-Men cinema. But for us, everybody know we gotta stop playing about the original X-Men. X-Men was the original. That's why we love Hugh Jackman so much. But yeah, I love how Marvel ties the universe together at all times.
Okay. Speaking of Marvel and the Avengers Doomsday will have a runtime of 3 hours and 45 minutes. 3 hours and 45 minutes.
I'm bringing one of those little those
blankets.
Things. No, the little pee bag things that you can hook up on yourself.
You gonna wear a Dune outfit?
Yeah, the whole joint.
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, it should be good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's an hour and 22 minutes. Time for us to get up out of here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've got runs to make it. Like I said at the beginning of the show, Fame is tired. He told me before the show, man, I'm tired, man. I'm trying to be up all late. I'm like, all right, my guy. So unfortunately, no Baldur's Gate tonight. We will try to figure out a way to get y'all some Baldur's Gate gameplay sometime this week. We don't know, but make sure if you haven't done so to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/VVC Life, and also Black Nerd Podcast. YouTube channel is youtube.com/Black Nerd Podcast. Subscribe to the Patreon. Follow us on Instagram, Black Nerd Podcast, Gaming with Fame, JS One Supplier, Jalen, and Sloan Tempest. So, like, with that being said, Fame, do you have any other things you want to say? Shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to Sweet Baby Jesus. I don't think I said my man's name last episode. So one big shout out to Sweet Baby Jesus. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, all the new people that's been tapping in with us on social media across all platforms. Shout out to all the new Patreon member again. Big thank you and blessings to you for supporting us and loving what we do over here at this crazy nerd show. And guys, keep tapping in. I'm having fun bringing you new content every day. So if you're following me at Gaming with Fame, I can't wait for you guys to see what I got in store for you tomorrow. I will see you then.
Yo, where you get that chef outfit from, bro? What is that? Like, you got a new little chef outfit.
No, this is a nice anime. This is an anime school outfit. You can trace it back to a bunch of different animes, high school animes. But I had it for a while. I took it out the class, and I was like, you know what? Let me put on my my anime outfit for today. I haven't dressed up. I got a mask up there, but I was going to save that for Baldur's Gate. At least we're not doing that tonight. I'll just come as a distinguished high school today.
Okay. That's what's up. My man trying to go back in time and be young again. Go ahead, do your thing, Plimpin.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, man. We're gonna check y'all next Sunday Black Nerd Podcast. And I think we're gonna have a special guest next weekend. And then I don't know how we gotta go to we gotta go to Atlanta to see Mastermind for his 50th. So yeah, but y'all gonna see us next Sunday. Black Nerd Podcast. We'll be in the building. We love y'all. We check y'all later. We out.
Here comes them black nerds. Sloan's on with big words. Kate Slab makes us all smile. Jay's little stones every single time. Fame's kinda like a mastermind. While Jay is one shows up every single time. Yeah. Powers unite, go to bring the fight. Cases is Black Nerd Podcast, winning all the fights.